Today we'll be going over how to make DIY ballistics gel. Okay, first thing to do is find a container you're going to make it in. I actually have the genuine FBI mold, which will give me a 6x6x16 block. Okay, so we'll turn this guy on to a little bit above boiling. It's going to get warm, and now I'm going to go add the water. You don't have to use the mold to measure it out, but I did because it was nice and easy. Now this water is cold water because your gelatin is supposed to mix into cold water. And I'm gonna slowly heat it. You could do this with it off, it doesn't really matter, and then turn it on later. I'm gonna be using this Knox stuff because it seems to be the most popular that people use online. However, you could use other kinds. You need 4 ounces of gel to 1 quart of water. This is 2.5 gallons of water or 10 quarts, so I'm gonna need 40 ounces, which is 2.5 of these. I wanna spread it out and then mix it in. I'm gonna go ahead and use a whisk for that. I'm not too concerned about it at this point. We'll be more concerned about those in a later stage. Bring it up to temperature. You don't wanna let it boil because that causes issues with your gelatin. Okay, with these electric cookers, they do cook on the outside edge faster, so you can see it's kind of cooking out there, so you will want to stir it. Okay, so it took it about 45 minutes to get to this point. It's pretty clear. There's a lot of bubbles on the top. To remove those, you can use something like this. If you're using an electric roaster, I actually like to go get a square, and then you can herd all the bubbles into one corner by starting on your long side. And then you can scoop them out. Okay, and that wasn't perfect, but it's a little harder because y'all are in the way with the camera. Okay, so to prepare the mold, we're gonna use a silicone lubricant for molds. Okay, so when you're gonna pour it, it is hot, so you're gonna want some oven mitts. Okay, so there we go, and now we're gonna carefully put it in the fridge. The fridge is kind of in the corner. This thing's a little fuller than I was gonna do. Okay, it's kind of hard to see, but I do have a rag under there because the mold's kind of hot and the glass a little cold, and I didn't want the temperature difference to shatter it or cause any issues there. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it's all done. And so to get this out, you're gonna kind of break the seal along the edge. Okay, I had to move y'all, you're in the way. So, and then once you break that seal, you're essentially gonna take some compressed air and just blow it in the back as you tilt it out. And this really helps it come out a ton. And then after you release it with the compressed air, it'll come out essentially like this. Cool, there's the empty mold. Okay, and this is the final product right here, just a standard FBI block size. You can see it's definitely not as translucent, but you can still see my hand on the other side. Also, if you light that up, you can really see in there really well. Okay, so that is it as far as the DIY ballistics gel goes. I'll be doing comparison videos side by side and pros and cons of DIY ballistics gel versus regular ballistics gel. If you guys have any other thoughts, questions on this little jiggly thing, please put it in the comment section below. As always, guys, thanks for watching.